Hi guys, my name is Zishan, and so we heard about the news from Apple that they have launched a new iOS, which is iOS operating system 10. We know Apple have started from its first generation, and then we have seen many iPhone releasing after that, which are iPhone 3G, 3GS, then you have 4, 4S, 5, 5S, 5C, 6, 6 Plus, 6S, 6S Plus, and the latest release was iPhone SE. Apple operating system languages they are using, for example, like in this one, they have built on is C++, C Objective, Objective C, or you can say, or Swift. And the operating system family they belonged on it was operating system X and Unix likes, which is based on Darwin BDS, which is also released by Apple Industries. So this is a little bit of history about Apple, the operating system, because it's all about iOS 10 in this video today. And if you know that first initial release of iPhone was almost 9 years ago, which was June 29th, 2007. Apple massively worked on its operating system, and we have seen many releases from time to time, and last one was iOS 9. However, on 13th June, Apple releases its new software, which is a beta version at the moment, with the release schedule of the fall of 2000 for the fall of 2016. iOS 10 was introduced at Apple Worldwide Developer Conference on June 13th June 2016 with iOS 10.0 beta being made available to registered developers with them after the keynote, and a public beta made available to members of the Apple Beta Software Program in July. Now, iOS 10 is compatible with devices which are, for example, at the moment it starts from 5, then you have 5C, 5S, SE, iPhone SE as well, then you have iPhone 6, 6 Plus, 6S, and 6S Plus. Now, is the thing is this all about what's the main big function that Apple is releasing in the iOS 10? Yes, you can also remove the app that comes as a built-in on iOS 10, which you couldn't do it before. And if you have seen the other like softwares, like for example like Android, you can remove some of the applications. You can at least disable it from the setting on the app permission. Or if you are a developer, you can do it. However, in the Apple, you couldn't do it. But now with the release of new iOS 10, you can do in this one. Now, which applications you can remove which are built in from iOS 10? Calculator, Calendar, Compass, Contacts, FaceTime, Find My Friends, Home, iBooks, iCloud Drive, iTunes Stores. Then you have Mail, Maps, Music, News, Notes, Podcasts, Reminders, Talks, Tips, videos, voice memos, WhatsApp, and weather. Now, for example, if you remove a built-in app from your home screen, it's like really easy, like how to remove it. Like if you have seen the people who already use iPhone, they know that if you just touch and hold the app until it jiggles, and you press the cross button, and the application removes from your phone. Okay, now to add a previously removed built-in app, it's very easy. You go to App Store and you click on install. Over there you can see a slightly small cloud icon. You click on install and you wait for it to install your home screen. Now what happens if you by mistake or if you by yourself remove the built-in app from your home screen and you need it back? Now before doing it, you need to consider few things, because for example, some of the applications that are already associated with other applications. For example, if you say you have like Apple Watch you are using and it is paired with your iPhone, so by removing that app you're gonna lose the data inside that application that is tracking your all the things. Now for example, if people who use podcast app, now if you remove podcast app from your home screen, podcast won't be able with CarPlay. Then you have stocks and you have weather. If you remove that, you couldn't get the information over there from. So now what happens if you remove the app again by mistake. For example, Apple said that it's like really easy. You can again reinstall the app, which is very easy, which we will know with the release of iOS 10 and properly like how you can install it. So if Apple is saying you can install it, means you can get the application back. Is that all the new iOS 10 is all about removing built-in applications? The answer is big no. iOS have worked a lot in iOS 10, from security features to messages, maps, and many more. For example, like in messages, you can also write to yourself like with the pen handwriting, and the other person can also see as an animate. You can do tap back, for example, the quickest response you can send to people, and you can also add a personal touch in there. For example, you can add heartbeats or like sketches, or you can even draw your own videos. Now with the iMessage, that is easily also you can access your favorite apps. For example, we have seen multitasking. That's another feature in iOS 10. Like before, we have seen in other Androids like hands or other operating system, you can multitask at the same time. For example, if you're watching a YouTube, you can like browse the internet, you can check your emails. So same you can also do in iOS 10. Like for example, as Apple mentioned on their website as well, you can easily access your favorite apps to create and share content, make payments, and more without leaving iMessage. So it means you can do multitasking in that one. Now, so Siri works with your favorite app from the App Store, for example, even from booking a ride, getting a lift, or even sending money with the Square. Also, Apple have massively worked on the maps. Thank you for that. And now you can also like they also included many features in there. You can like taking reservations in there when you search on the maps. There are some functionalities that has included. For example, like you can book a table through an app like Open Table and a ride with Uber, all within maps. You also have Street Smarter in that maps can make proactive suggestions for where you like to go and the fastest way to get there. You can also search along your route. You can also see like for example what's around the corner. You can like search for the places like local pubs, bars, or like petrol stations, like gas stations, or like anything, or food places, restaurants. Now there's an application, there's one more they have included in this, is called Home Smart Home. Now the new home app that you can also turn your lights on, you can unlock doors, and even raise your window shades all once if you like. Now, music they have worked on, they redesigned it. For example, if you're listening to a song, you can also read the lyrics while listening to the song, which is a very good feature at the moment in iOS 10. Now, there are rich notifications. For example, you can view photos and videos and respond to a message right in your notifications directly from there. More about this, for example, they also included contextual predictions in that. So on contextual predictions, typing is quicker and easier than ever. When you type something like I am available at the free time in your calendar pops up as an option. So there are other features they have included in iOS 10, which is like photos. Like if you search for photos by the people, you can also do that in there. Like for example, like if it's a beach photo, football, or like these ones. They can also like they made the cherish moments in that one also. Like for example, like birthdays, you can find the pictures easily and you can like make it like together over there. It's like rediscovery, they make it really easy in this iOS 10. One more feature in iOS 10, which is Apple Pay for the web. For example, if you want to pay anything, you can also pay it from there, which is they made it like really private and more secure. The one more feature in this one is called multilingual typing. For example, if you're writing like half of the sentence you write in English, half of the sentence you can also write in any different language, for example French, Italian. Apple iOS 10 have the functionality at the moment that with the new iOS 10 that you can do that. iOS 10 Apple worked on their security feature. For example, they made it more reliable and the data they worked is like more encryption. For example, like any maps data or like Siri data, if the features is turned on in your handset setting, the data goes to Apple, like so they can work it on like making it more better. And last but not least, for into this tech savvy and all the things, you really like technology and you want to contribute towards Apple community or like what new releases are coming, there's a link in their website. You can sign up there and with your Apple ID. It's called Apple Beta Software Program. So any new software that has been released, you are a member of that. You can become a member and you can give them your suggestion or you can let them know like what you think is more better for them. So guys, this is all from me, all about iOS 10. A quick clear on this one. We talk about the iOS 10 and the iOS history, like all the things is designed by Apple and what Apple languages is working on, what all handsets we had in iOS that is supported by, and which handsets iOS 10 supports, how many handsets were there from Apple, what was the history, the starting date, how many years they are on, what is the new software that is iOS 10 can capable of, like can do it, like for example like main functions, removing the built-in apps, and what other features you can see in there. For example, you can like as I mentioned you before about messages, iMessage they worked on, maps they worked on, music they worked on, security. So there are many little features they have worked on which actually counts towards like really will gonna help you. Like for example, if you're an Apple user, you would like want to consider Apple for buying. So this is all done from me. Thank you for watching.